Well, hello, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz universe to the channel. My name is martindogger and you're looking at Nuke on the Loose in the E25. He's platooned with Espionage 546 and this is one of 3 games I have to show you today. And before you start thinking, is this already the start of German week? No, it is not. You can still vote on a community page, a vote is up there. And you can then have your say in what the next week will be. German week, Russian week, or French week. And these 3 had been sent to me before as part of the usual subscriber replays, and they just had to be in a theme. And why do they have to be in a theme? They are all nail-biting games. They all come down to the wire, and there's some lovely little banter in one of the games as well, where I just nearly pissed myself laughing at what was happening in the chat. I have it turned on this game, and it's I promise you it's hilarious. It is hilarious. And it also adds to some of the great gameplay which is here to show. And as you can see, Nuke on the Loose and Espionage are just firing away at this poor old Comet in the front. And you have a German gun, so yeah, your next shot will drop it to the ground. He does get a good shot in on the tracks of the Comet, and then this great clutch shot straight into him, leaving him on 74 hit points. But you can see the team is bleeding as well. Luckily, the Comet gets taken out by the KV-2, but that was the last thing that team could do before the northern west flank fell completely. And while it is a 3-on-4, they still have a lot of hit points to chew through. They can put a lot of shots into this Nesson and can out-reverse him as well. The ammo rack gets damage on the Nesson, so that means he can't get a return shot in on Nuke on the Loose. But his platoon mate Espionage is on precariously low hit points, gets a 52 roll on the Cheeto because he tried to fire HE. But luckily Nuke is still on full health. Can Espionage escape as well? He called for a run. Can they make it? Can they make it? Both? Ah, that's unfortunate. He loses his platoon mate. That means a lot of DPMs lost as well. And he has to make a run for it. He has to get out of there, get unspotted first, and get to a position where he can abuse the bushes and where he can also abuse the main thing that this tank has got going for it, and that is rate of fire, an accurate German gun, and very good concealment. And when situations like this arise, I mean, you're in a 1 versus 3, then you have to be a bit creative. You have to use the assets of your tank to the fullest. And while you could think, right, this is a tier 7 tank destroyer, I'm going to outspot those tier 6 tanks and the tier 7 heavy. Well, that's not quite the case anymore in Blitz. All the tanks he's facing have the same basic view range. So that means that Nuke on the Loose has to use and abuse the main assets of the E25. And it's a really good gun, a high rate of fire, a very good camouflage rating. Actually, the camouflage ratings on the E25 with a camouflage net fitted, if he's firing, he has the same camouflage rating that a Cheeto gets while just moving around. So he can go in really close without being spotted, and only when he fires he will be spotted. Can he outspot any of the other tanks? Oh, hello Cheeto, can I shoot you? Yes, he can. And you can see 1, 2, 3. There it is, the light bulb. He's only spotted now, and that means he got 2 shots in on the Cheeto already. He is 3 shots for him now. He can also reset the base capture points of the Kuro, but he cannot dodge this shot from the FE201. Can put another shot into him. The FE dunks a shot into the bridge, and that means he can bring him down to 79 hit points. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That's a very welcome bounce. 160 damage blocked from the Cheeto. But can he clear the FE now? Oh, don't get shot, don't get... Oh, yes! Yes, yes, yes. He manages to clear the FE201, and he wants to get some distance in again, because the Kuro is on the cap, and the Cheeto will probably be joining him again, so let's... Oh, look at this as well. All the carnage around here. 7 dead tanks. That's what a good game looks like. Is the Cheeto going to join in on him? No, the Cheeto is facing him. He has a dead driver. Gets a shot in. Can he shoot the Cheeto again? Yes, bringing him down to 217. That means 2 shots. Get another one in. No. This is going to be close. This is going to be very close. 63, 64, 65. The clock is ticking on the cap, and he's got about half his HP left. He has adrenaline back. He's going to get his speed boost back. Shoot him again, shoot him again. No, just ram him. Just ram him. Oh yeah, of course, probably a good call. He has to be quick now. 83, 84, 85. The Kuro knows he's coming from over here. Is he going to go left or right? Pick a side, pick a side. He's picking the right side, but this is going to be the right side as well. 95, 96, 98, 99. Ah, just in time, and another bounce. Unsere Kette wurde getroffen. But I don't bloody care. I've got my adrenaline running. I'm going to shoot the Kuro again. Get on his gun. Kuro knows where to shoot. Yeah, the Kuro knows where to shoot. He has a speed boost. Don't ram into him. 227 hit points left. That means a one shot for the Kuro. 36. 26 left. Oh, but we haben hier fertig gemacht. What a great game by Nuke on the loose. Look at that damage. 4,353 damage, 1,358 base XP, a Defender medal, a Kolobonov, and a very much well-deserved mastery on that one. Oh, loved watching that game, mate. Thank you very much for sending it to me and allowing me to use it on the channel. This is how you should play a tank destroyer that relies on camouflage and relies on the gun and on its rate of fire. GG to you, Nuke on the loose. And we're gonna move to Dunster74 from the Brett clan. And he's in the Panzerkampfwagen 4S Schmalturm with the Star Chaser camo on it. I'm not quite a fan of that camo, to be honest, but it kind of suits the tank, I think. And yeah, this is going to be a game which comes down to the end as well, but is a bit less quick-paced than the earlier one. And you can see there's already some talking in the chat. Jagdpanzer4 is going to ask, are we going left or right? And then the comment says, we're going that way, and the Jagdpanzer confirms. And you can see already a few tanks that are going into a sniping spot. And there are some tanks who are going to camp in spawn, and there's some tanks spotted as well. And this is a tier 6 game. And, well, you know, on a tier 6 game, you will probably have an SU-100Y, and you will probably have a KV-2, and that is quite much the case. Whoa, 4:35 AM. You might want to go to bed then, but that's probably just me. Maybe I'm old-fashioned. Teams are patient on both sides. None of them are crossing the middle line of the map yet, and Dodds is taking it slowly. He's going to play it slow. There's a Type 62 Dragon as well, which he can shoot up the ass very nicely for 160 damage. But still, the teams are being very cautious and patient. And that's a good thing in the end. He manages to spot an enemy. Good old Donny over here wants to go in. I think I would have pushed forward just a bit further to get some shots in on the Dragon. Going to feather a really good shot in over here. And here I would have gone forward into that little depression and then engaged this Star Chaser. Because from here on it gets interesting. You can look at that. Type 62 takes out the Comet. Then the Type 62 takes out the Jagdpanzer as well. Who's going to type in chat? I'm already laughing. KV1S clears the Type 62. And then the salty Jagdpanzer says, "Die nicht, boy, what?" Oh, love that. The next one is already down in 8 points as well, 72 left in total. That's not a lot. The stubborn Emil is there, which you can see. There is a one-shot KV2 on the team available. SU-100 takes, oh, it was a VK. The SU-100 takes out the VK-3001D. The 3601H takes out the Neshorn, and then the Dragon replies, "Camper." Blind shot trying to shoot it on the KV2. No, KV1S, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that, KV1S. There's a KV2 somewhere around. You've just seen him in town. You've just seen a tank in town. Oh, let me just go forward. There's only a VK-36 right in front of me. Who will spot me if I go up on this ridge? But I'll go up on this ridge anyway. and I get shot to pieces. And then the enemy is like, let's hold position over there. Donny is doing just that, and he can now probably shoot the VK again, who's then tracked in place because, I mean, an Amu has a really good big gun, so yeah, why not? Right, VK cleared. Take a look on the left. I think that Amu is good still. Can he shoot someone? Oh, Amu is still full health. But do you remember there was a KV2 and NSU 100Y on the red team? Hi, Emil. Oh, I love that. And the KV2 is going forward thinking, oh, I've got a stubborn Emil and nobody can hurt me because I'm a Russian tank and I got derp on my side. Well, you've been too quick, mate. Donny manages to take him out. I'm actually not quite sure why you're fitting camouflage on this tank. I would have preferred the coated optics. And then the Type 62 Dragon types in chat, 1 AFK. So that means that the SU-100Y is driving around. I'm not sure if Donny has global chat visible. Collab now, easy. Let's collab now. Not just dance now or whatever now, just collab now. And he's going to bump into the Nestle. Because he's probably worried because of the Star Chaser not being spotted yet. There's the SU-100Y. You don't want to get shot up the arse by an SU-100Y because if that one gets a angel fire rolling on you, you do want it to shoot your turret and then bounce. And he's going to get a shot in. This one goes on the gun mantlet. Kill, kill, good, says the Panzer IV. And another shot in. Collab now. He's going to collab now. He's going to try that one. He's got 3 kills already. And then the Panzer IV keeps selling him to goo. Chat can be hilarious if you look at it, and especially if you're not goo now, noob. Is he? Yet another bounce. The issue on the wire has no idea what is happening to him. But then he can roll around the rock now and easily clear him. He's got him beat on the reload, and he clears the SU-100Y. But the main thing now is that there's another tank available, and according to the Type 62 Dragon, it's in Zone 2. Lol, so bored. Collab now, yeah. I'm going to collab now. Don't push me. I'm going to collab now. WTF, says the comment. Go right, you noob. Spawn 2 AFK KFK. Goo. Base, says the comment. It would have been better, guys, if you hadn't pushed and if you'd just been a bit more patient. Their base, says the comment. They're losing it in chat. And Donny is like, mate, I haven't got a clue where that tank is. Yes, he could have gone into the base. But say if that Red Forest would have been alive and they had been, I don't know, in the town area, unspotted with a camouflage net, and then you would have been in the base area and you would have got shot earlier, then you probably would have lost it on in terms of hit points. But he's got 44 seconds left now, and the 62 is losing it in chat. Go to the base. I'm serious. Go to the base. He is AFK. I'm serious. Oh well, there he is. And yes, he's AFK. Movie. Ah, says the Type 62. Thank you very much. And you all remember, take a look at the bottom of the screen. Loading gun, tappity tap 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 tap. Load the gun, get an ammo rack. Shoot him again, 18 seconds, 16 seconds. Get a nice roll there, 167. Give me a high roll now. Of course not, you're going for 150. Can we get it again? Yes, there we go. Erwischt. I love watching games like that. They are almost like funny moments in just one game. 2.8k damage, mastery on this tank. Thank you very much for sending that one in. Donster 74 from the Brad clan. And I love just watching the chat with that 62 losing it and the Panzer IV going mental about it. Thank you very much for allowing me to use this replay on the channel. And we've got some more Panzerkampfwagen 4S Schmalturm gameplay for you. And it is Parallax 9. And people may start thinking, a Panzer 4S? With this camouflage? On Middleburg? Where have I seen this before? Yes, it's going to be a little thingy which you may have seen before, but bit of a spoiler, it's going to be a nail biter as well. It's going to be one where you will have to hold onto to the edge of your seats, because this is also Blitz in a nutshell. I mean, teams are splitting up already. There does not seem to be much of a coherent strategy with the green team. There's a Leopard, and we've got a Panzer 4, and then there's tank sitting over there, an Easy 8 who has got shot once already. And we have a Chaffee, that new old tier 5-6 light tank. This is a great shot, actually. Look at that. North side, decent fatigue. Let's try to shoot him again. Dodge the shot. Chaffee goes back. Just going to be very nice and cozy here. That Leopard probably dunked all of his shots into the ground over there. But you can see Parallax is being patient. Again, he's being patient. And being patient is, well, part of the game. If you can maintain your hit points until, say, the last 2 minutes, then you can do a lot of good. He's going to shoot and track this T-34, but they've already lost one tank in the town area. 2 tanks left. As you can see, it is a 3-on-3 over here. Let's drive straight in front of a red tank. Just not able to reload in time, but I'm just going to park in front of the red tank now, and then I'll get shot again. I have my engine damaged. And can you shoot him again? That one dunked into the ground. Maybe the auto aim caught up on the T-34 moving in? Probably. But you can see the Reds are winning the town, and the T-34 can shoot him. The 4S is obviously a tier 6 tank, but that hull is only a regular Panzer 4 with no added armor, and the Easy 8 clears the Leopard. And that means that on top it's momentarily in the moment a 2 versus 3. And in town it is a 4 versus 2. And that's not good. And the Easy 8 is going to join in as well. So they'll probably lose the town fairly quickly. The ARL manages to take out the KV-1S, which is good. So let's move in now, try to shoot some tanks. He is going to move in. Can he shoot the T-34? No, not available. Oh, gun depression. Move back, move back, move back. And get a really welcome bounce. And the T-34 doesn't have the gun depression to shoot him in the hull. So he blocks another shot. That's 320 blocked. And as said, they are going to lose the town area. Then again, how that heavy tank manages to survive in the town area this long is beyond me. Just look at that. It's 4 red tanks versus a KV-1. Maybe it's because it's a Russian tank, I'm not quite sure. But that's a lot of hit points to chew through. And what the Reds are going to do now, the Panzer 4 on the green team, Shanbai 93 from the WotB clan. He's 140 hit points, and that's not a lot. That's a one shot for all of the tanks available on the red team. Maybe just a Churchill 3 would need 3 shots, but the rest can easily kill him. But shout out to you, mate. You are being very sensible here and just staying here. And what the Reds should have done. There are basically 2 things you could do in a situation like this when it's a 4 versus 2. Well, you could do a lot more, but if I keep saying you could do a lot more, then it would sound kind of stupid. Well, but let's just make it simple. They could do 2 things. They should either just stick together as a pack and then roll in with maybe having the KVs together and the Churchill together, just roll up the mountain and push the 2 red tanks back, and then have the Easy 8 flank around. Or they could park 2 tanks in the base and then just lure them out. Luckily, the Reds are not doing any of those. They are allowing the Greens to shoot them quite a bit and make them turn into one-shots, and there comes the Easy 8, who is using the gun depression but did not anticipate the turret of the 4S being that quick. And now the Reds are starting to be sensible. Look at that. They've put 1 tank in the cap, and the Easy 8 is not trying to take out the Panzer 4S. They have not taken out his last remaining teammate, and that KV is trying to wiggle around like a boss, trying to bait Parallax into shooting, and the Churchill 3 is flanking, and you can already see what happened here to Parallax. He started to panic just a little bit, right, guys, what is happening? What tanks should I shoot now? If you have 3 or 4 tanks dead in front of you, well, then it's easy pickings. You just shoot the one which is poking out too much. But if there are no tanks showing, then it's annoying. And this KV has moved away as well. He's now behind the rock and doing the right thing. And you can already figure out what's going to happen. This shot is a bit lucky, it goes in. But where's that easy 8? I mean, the Churchill 3 is not available. Where's the easy 8? No shots available, and the clock is ticking on the base. 62 already. And then there's a tank behind him. Oh, thank you for shooting. But he overextended, so he's going to get a shot in. No, not available. Yeah, let's try backwards. Can he? No, he shoots the Panzer 4. 77 left. Oh, hello, Churchill. 4 hit points left. This is annoying. 4 hit points left. He has to clear this Churchill. He's at 85 on the cap. Clears the Churchill. The Reds are doing the right thing. But like I said, this is going to be the mother of all blind shots. 94, 95, 96. Gegner zerstört. Finally, that laser beam gun is gonna do what it should. And like a boss, he wins the game at 4 hit points left. Of course, the red team were Muppets, but yeah, I mean, if you have to do things like this, 2.6k damage in the Panzer 4S, 1163 basic speed, 6 kills, you have to have a team of Reds that are kind of Muppets. But still, bit of a nail biter. Loved watching the game. Thank you very much for sending that one in to me. Parax9 from the Tar Clan. And that's it all for today, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe. My name is martindogger. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Cheers and happy tanking.